Hello boys, my name is Cleoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for Switch, with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we left off trying to grind up our Braid's trust, which proves to be a bit more difficult than we initially thought. It certainly takes a very long time to do, but we've been trying to grin and bear it anyway, says we're trying to get some other stuff. In the last video, we left off doing some side quests, and we're currently working on Sniff Out the Spy right now at the moment. I'll be turning in a couple of other quests, I think, a bit later. Otherwise, though, yeah. We've been kind of just doing stuff, and we found out there is a spy in the area. But, there's no marker, so what are we supposed to do? We're gonna have to just talk to everyone at completely random. First took me and Dad away before we knew it we were here. It was really scary. My house got burned down and I lost all my friends. Said if we can't go back to Cordell Village anymore. I'm getting really lonely. So, yeah, we need to figure out more information about the spy, but the only way to find that is to talk to absolutely everyone, and oh wow, Demeter. Mushrooms and weapons now all property of Demeter. Let's hear details. Huh? You startle me. Mental meal right now. Shoo. I think not. Now this I have to hear. More details? Unlike mushrooms, what can me say? Now this I have to hear. Me just thought, if me not defeat Spike Verchon, they go try trouble in village. That gave me chance to raid weapon camps, come here to eat tasty mushrooms, then make getaway, I see. No, Demeter not hand over weapons. Must deliver to Andaba mercies, or else forfeit reward. I see so. A Dumbla are behind this. These one-time aristocrat mercs have always hated the way Vandam ran things. I see. But this is below the belt. Too much talk. You, be gone now. If you go now, me send weapons and mushrooms up in flames. What? Let's convince him. Start a fire here, I die too. Yes, sending fire in small space may be dangerous. In that case, give money. Money, eh? How much are they offering you for the weapons and information? 20,000 gold. I'll make it 30k. Huh? For serious? Buying the weapons and you. You could do whatever with the mushrooms here too. Oh, mushrooms for Demeter? Oh, me get dizzy. Are you alright? Good mercenary only access. Information and money is something you can trust. But Vandam had allies that can rely on without need for money. Maybe one day I will too. And that's another problem, so it out. At least we've cleared up. Sorry I had to ask so much of you. Deal is deal. Weapons for you, and whoop, mushrooms for Demeter. Feast. Right. That took a bit, but in the end, at least we cleared that quest. That's a good thing. What did we actually get? Tilly Mel and aggro attack up. Not really much weapons. Nothing really screams weapons at all in here. Oh, but we did get Poppy QT up to level 3. That's actually kind of important, because if he has lockpicking in level 2 with that, then we'll finally be able to do that annoying thing that blocked us off. And sure enough, we got one of the things immediately. Let's see. Oh, and we did get it. Guess what? All of our setup for actually picking the locks can now actually be done, and as it turns out, it only took a few handful of quests, but we did it. And Cora's gonna be super useful anyway, so I might keep her for a bit longer, because we need girls talk in order to get through one of the another later quest, and the only way to do a really good girls talk is with Cora right now. Although Mithra can also do it, just not necessarily as good. Let's see if there's any items here. Unfortunately, not much that is important. You know what? Before we do anything else, let's make sure we actually do the thing properly, shall we? Let's head over back to the big top of Goldmouth on the flight deck. And try that effect again. Now with lockpicking level 2, we should be able to handle this just fine. It does help that Poppy QT has lockpicking. It really helps go through that part a bit easier. Alright, though we need to use some more error mastery characters yet again. I forgot what exactly we need, but I know we cannot do it with our current setup. And I don't feel like changing between all of the other characters right now, so you're going to be the one that gets changed out, Kabistu. You're gonna be changed out for another air blade. Wind Master. Oh wait, I faced rock instead. Hang on. That should hopefully take care of the problem with that. Also, wait. Well, not fully. I forgot. I do still need somebody. Oh wait, no. I think Boreas may actually work. I was thinking of maybe using Adele as well, but I just realized this is probably going to be enough. Okay, Kur on his own is not enough, unfortunately. So, I was right. So, I'm going to have to very quickly switch out Nim for Adele. Assuming we can do it, which we can. Alright. I didn't change anything about Morag, so let's just try this now. And thanks to Jolark's help, we're finally able to open a container we've been waiting a very long time to get, and wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong chest! I just realized this. Big oops. So, I thought this was actually the chest that was required for the thing, but it turns out you need to open a completely different chest instead. So, I was right about it requiring Earth Mastery, but did not know that that was a completely separate chest altogether. Well, hang on. I'm going to be right back while I try to figure this out. Alright, I just found a little secret. Apparently the chest we're supposed to open is actually part of this quest over here, not a part of a different quest, and it's in a completely different area altogether. It's the Note Pawn murals. We're supposed to check out the Shrine of Offering, Shrine of Light, and Shrine of Journeys in Earlia. We're gonna do that. We're gonna actually have to go in and do that, I guess, right now. I don't know which specific ones change yet, so we're gonna have to just figure out stuff. Thankfully, anything involving time shouldn't be too hard, since we have to manipulate time. Alright, so we're gonna go to here first, so that way we can use this idea and look of certain stuff as a way to actually figure out where we should be going. That'll help out quite a bit, if you ask me. That's just a question mark, unfortunately. We can't do that. Oh, okay, yeah, that's easy enough. It seems these are all in the same area. But, oof, it seems we're gonna need some abilities to get through, but we know how useful the common blades are. We can most certainly get certain abilities done. I'm just worried if I'm gonna have enough for absolutely everything. The effect requires doing at least 2 of the few shrines, and the only way to get these shrines is to activate these things. Thankfully, this first high jump one is pretty easy to achieve. And we can get to the mural of offering. This is... Oh, and now we have to read this, apparently. Free daylight stars. But you can't see the stars in daytime. Alright, we need to do what the guy says and actually change the time over to ensure that the setup is a bit interesting. So we're gonna do 7. And now, let's see if anything's different. Oh, this is... Fair Lane Waters. What could these words mean? There's another treasure troll up there, in addition to the other stuff we can do here. Okay, let's see if that worked. For the first part, at least. Yes, we did! Nice! Now we need to go in and do the same thing for the other 2 statues. In case you're wondering, there is no other way to reach these statues other than to use these effects set up. So, yeah. Part of the thing that was stopping us from diving was the fortitude ability, but now we more than have the capability to do that. So we're gonna dive underwater. And inside the next area, we have the underground spring with another key. And looks like this is the same thing as we did before. Just as easily as before, though. Youthful Elder. Youthful Elder? Does this refer to a person? And we have to check these at different times, and that simply references going between day and night time. The simplest way of doing this is to just set the time back to 23, and then switch it back to 7, and then switch it back to 23 again, and we'll see something different. And by the way, if you're getting tired of these abilities, if you just bash the A button while doing this, you can get stuff done. Offer right on the journey. What could it mean? Alright, now we have just the last one to go, and this is one of the trickier ones that we found, and it's probably the most difficult of the special effects we need to do. Super strength shouldn't be that difficult. I heard Wolfric had super strength. So if we just exchange one of our other blades we don't need for him, we can easily get through that. The main reason I brought Adele even on in the first place was for that level 2 air mastery for a different effect, but it seems we'll not be needing it for a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I may actually play it safe. We don't need the 8 hairs Ki, so we could just exchange that back for I'm gonna do Wolf. Even though it's a DPS, we're not going to be using him for very long anyway, so it's not gonna matter. This should be the same, right? Oh, it's even easier. It only... The fortitude was the single most annoying thing that was just blocking us from doing that. It just shows you how important it is to find a good amount of rare blades. Some of them have abilities that only certain blades could use, and although you could maybe use some other blades for the same effects, yeah, you might want to do that. Ooh, this is a bit difficult to read, but otherwise about the same like the others. To Hero's Treasure. Hero's Treasure. It doesn't make much sense on its own. Now we have to change the time. Back to D. Thank goodness for this cheat time tactic. This really helps out with very quickly getting this quest in particular done. And who's a Bryce I sleep? What does it mean? I think we need more information. And now we can finally do stuff. Also, that guy on the right area, I just realized. He was the guy that we had to talk to before in Bourdain. Right, because we smuggled to the merchant. We had to do that, and now he's in here. Which is interesting. You have... Oh, let's talk to you for a second. Hey, anything I can... we can help with you there. Oh, this is a corn-specific quest. Oh, well, since you asked, the Garfront mercs are always up to their necks in work. If you're pitting for some work, we should do with a few extra pairs of hands. Nice. Just, if you need anything done, just say the word, lady. Corvin's crew are gonna wreck this joint. I sincerely hope you won't, but here's what you need to do. First, I need you to call some of the nomad Rhinon population. You'll find them around places like Fairlane Wells. So got some Bobblebrog obligation that nobody's gotten around to yet. Oh, there's the Nerpaws as well. Those critters are just such pests. Okay, hold on a moment. Can you help me collect some mail buzz? Oh, and some blue ladybirds too? Oh, goodness. It's starting to get a bit silly. I hear you. Is that everything? Well, if that's not enough of you, you could clear out the river bonnets at the cleansing scene too. Can you take out the Macedo Ardum at the Sturdum Arch as well? That should be about everything. Aces, that should be no problem. We'll get those done pronto. Corin? I think we're biting off a bit more than we could chew here. Hey, don't sweat, Dia. I'm just confident we can handle it. Just check out the town and drivers in our squad. You know what I'm saying? You little... Some of the Corin's Affinity War conditions have now been revealed. Which is also giving us some boost, including Light Mastery and Forestry Level 1. Just for doing absolutely nothing. And we don't even have to do any of them. Oh, speaking of which, this gives us hints of... I see now, so this actually gives us hints on how to unlock his other abilities, which is very important, actually. Well, there we go. Alright, back to this again. Now, we know where the Bobblebugs were from a previous video, so those simply gave us hints as to how we're supposed to get our character upgraded. Anyways, with Rolex Super Strength, we're able to easily open this container. Kind of annoying that we missed it by just one hat. Wasn't even worth that much because it's still one of the early game stuff. You're supposed to already have access to it. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're trying to complete some other quests, right? And the way we're going to do that is by doing some other stuff. As for grinding with the other characters, I'm just going to kind of grind their stuff off the camera instead. Tell me, did you manage to read what was written on the murals? I mean, explain. What's that, you say? The writing was different during the day and night? These crews seem positively pregnant with meaning. But what? I can't say. Particularly, this use of daylight stars catches my eye. Rika, I have it. Are you alright? Sorry about that. I got carried away for a moment. You see, the ancient Nopon were voyagers sailing from place to place. They read the stars to find their way. It let them navigate with extraordinary accuracy, so the daylight stars here must represent some kind of path or guide, which means... else, the Bureau locations all had names, didn't they? The Shrine of Journeys, the Shrine of Light, the Shrine of Offering. Offer right on the journey. Why, this is a key to the reading order. In which case, this means whole nighttime message would be 3 daylight stars offer light on a journey to Hero's Treasure. And the daytime message is Fairlane Waters, the youthful elder in whose embrace I sleep. Pretty impressive. Says is the key to the daytime one. Time message seems to indicate a location. I'm very sorry, but I'm no expert at Orient geology. Persuade you to instead investigate the place indicated. I've done all my power to unravel this riddle. The rest is up to you. Little secret. I know one of the spots is next to that area that we went to before, and that is Yuna the Elder Woods. So if we just go right there, we'll already be at the area where we need to be. If we go inside this area, we'll see this little excavation we can make. But this is where you'll see the problem, and this is why we even grinded the ground blades up to begin with. To ensure we even have close to enough to get all the stuff done, we need to replace literally every blade in the entire setup with ground blades. Now you see why I may have not wanted to immediately have characters do stuff right away. We need at least 4 different characters with Earth Mastery if we want to get this effect working, and yeah, it can be rather tricky. Thankfully, common blades will more than be able to handle themselves on the job, so we can feel free to just use most of those. Not really a big deal. Anything with a blinking light means we've already used that blade. Fortunately, it seems this other one is on a mission, not like it matters. Wolfric has level 2, which will help out quite a bit for one of the sections. For we can't get all the stuff done on Ohm, and that's where the other blades come in. Unfortunately, as you see, Poppy only has leaping at the best. And this is why we needed all those ground blades from earlier. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did use this setup in such a way where I would have barely enough ground mastery to do other stuff. And the only reason why I even did grinding in that one spot to begin with, it was to try and get mastery on at least 2 of my 3 of my blades. But guess what? There is actually another strategy we can use. And people probably are going to be seeing me why I didn't just do this before is because I needed at least 1 other level 3 to Earth Mastery to make this work more effectively. But now that we've done that, we're just gonna go in and just use common blades on Rex. We're going to skip the awakenings and just keep going until we get a ground blade. Or rather, earth blade. So I'm gonna just keep doing this. Common blades should usually prevent rare blades from spawning, but you can still get raid blades for them. They're just very, very unlikely. Of course, all the elements that are picked are completely random. What you get is also completely random, so we are going to be doing that. Ah. But yeah, we get to do this for a bit. Ah. Darn it. Sometimes, the game can just be really trolly at what it gives you. After all, this part is completely RNG. What element and what skills you get are completely up to RNG, unfortunately. It's always nice to have more skill opportunities, though, so I figure, let's get this done now. We're getting a lot of ice blades. We used to have trouble finding them, now we have, like, a lot of them. Oh, we viewed the Waking on accident. Watch. This is gonna manipulate getting us a rare blade. That's really why we did it here. Or, we'll get that ever so important Earth Blade. Who knows, we could get a rare blade or even an Earth Rare Blade. Okay, no, we didn't get a rare blade. I was gonna be surprised. In case you're wondering, I did actually get a rare blade off a common core crystal before, and it is extremely rare. Oh, speaking of which, like I said, all part of the plan, just manipulation to get our Earth Blade. Anyways, if we switch out our new friend in, we will should hopefully just barely have enough to get this up. And of course, one of our other field blades were more than DLF Key 9, and there you go. We finally get to unearth this chest. This is probably one of the more tedious ones to get. And inside the treasure, we have the key to something, and this is the key to everything. Speaking of which, now that we've finally done that, I'm a bit tired with all this scanning setup. We need to change our characters back. Let's start by putting Corinne back on, so we can upgrade him. Put Rock, and I completely forgot what you had before that. I am so confused. Oh wait, I know. You usually had like a zombie or someone else altogether. Oh wait, no. Now I remember. There you go. Complete suit, you're back in. You've been using him for quite a bit. I'm surprised we haven't swapped that out. I'm gonna keep on Neem, but over into spot 1 and replace Wolverick with Adele once again. Actually, wait, we could just bring the Boreas guy back. Let's just do that, actually. We'll do this for now. There we go. Now our setup is back to more something we want. Actually, wait, no. We're gonna need Air Mastery anyways for the next part. We're gonna put you in. So, with all the stuff we did before, now we're actually going to return to the Argentum Trade Guild. Now you can see how awkward some of these quests are. Essentially, this whole quest line required the completion of a different side quest, which required some other abilities, and yeah, it's very complicated. I will say, the game is definitely well made, and this little fet you're seeing right now essentially serves as sort of a puzzle you're supposed to get around, which is nice, which means you can't just use for everything. And here we go. We're gonna link back up here. We do not need to use anything else. Oh wait, hang on. The key to something, although it does mention anything, we still have to figure out that it opens something first. People are probably gonna be annoyed that I didn't just do this sooner. Oh well, that's a Mercenary HQ. Guess we're focusing on finishing this quest in full. Alright. You certainly look pleased with yourself. What's happened? Here you go. What's this, a key? Just by your carvings, I say this is an ancient no-pawn artifact, just like the barrels. What a find. Trifling matters are no trouble at all. But it seems we are lacking keel. You take this. You have a better chance of finding the keel than I do. I'll pray you find a keel to fit it in. As for me, you'd be ashamed to simply return to Moradane. I think I shall stay here and study the murals in greater depth. You've been an immense help. Thank you for everything. Nice. So we had to complete that full quest to even get access to that, but we did it. It's worth a decent bit still, even though we're around the midpoint of the game where 1,000 experience is not really that much anymore. For now though, any experience is nice. I'm gonna head back up here and do this thing for the fourth time now, this, past videos. Of course, now that we have a lot more power with our characters, we should be able to do almost every level setup in the game. Just a handful of ones that would block us off otherwise. Of course, we could always just progress for the storyline if we couldn't figure out what to do. Alright. So, this ancient key was apparently actually this key to the shrine. By going in here, we get another big landmark, so thank goodness we never have to go up through that way again. This is... Now we get to see... There's 3 different random statues in the middle of nowhere. This is important, actually, though, for Uncover the Truth. So we're gonna do that. Oh, speaking of which... Gonna drop down a little bit and look around for the person at charge of this specific area. I'm not gonna open that energy room door. I don't think there's anything in it right now, and besides, we can't do it anyway. Oh yeah, you're the one who did this. Hello, Helper. Give Rododo a report. Allow me to explain. Ah, so Helper saw a statue of Nopon with eye patch and funny hat. That must be Captain Nopon. To Nopon, legendary Nopon pirate. Traces of Captain Nopon in such a place. Woo-wee. Sorry for outburst. So, stomach indentations. Round 1 and square 1. Probably need 2 different parts. 1 for each indentation. Helper find them, fit them in. We aren't specifically told what to do, unfortunately. This is certain parts in this area. Ooh. Okay, so it seems like we need these other mysterious parts that are found around the game. It's part A, mysterious part B, and other stuff probably just hidden in the middle of nowhere. In that case, we're not going to be able to do that for a little bit of while, so instead, we're going to head for one of the quests that we've been kind of forgetting this entire time. Remember that character we went to in Taurus House this whole time? We kind of ignored that, so we're going to head back, and besides, we need to be here anyways, because turns out there's a heart-to-heart here as well. We're gonna deal with the quest first, just before I forget. Here we go. Much thinking. Now that people who have this can go home to Argentum. What time was the turnship again? Are you quite alright? People just realized people use all money playing game, nothing left for a return ticket. You do us a favor. Stick people back home in Argentum Trade Guild, please. I think not. What do you mean, no? Stay here at House of Friend Tora. If not to liking that, take people back to Argentum anytime. Grateful for helping. Oh, better for Tora. Dear Tora. Gather falling data of the blades and input into Poppy, and then go to Bulge Harbor in Lordane. E for kinda using Burrow Blade, data on Beam Barrage Special. From Plain Knuckleclaw using Boy Blade, data on Assault Rush Special. From Plain Rain using Doggy Blade, data on Dual Feint Special. From Plain Green. Yeah. Basically all of the 8 characters. Let's see here. We actually have a lot more stuff to make this time around than before. We never got to level up this ability a lot is because we didn't have nearly enough power to cook that many items. Let's see here. Isn't there heart-to-heart here? Where is it? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to change my party if I want this work. This thing requires Tora to be in party, so I'm going to actually go in here with Tora instead. Should fix the problem. Ah, there it is. Oh, and you even see it over here. Alright. That armor for Poppy.
この小さいのはこれじゃあ今の装備よりも面積が小さくて防御なんてできないですよね。これはスーパービキニアーマーですもん。スーパービキニアーマー？そうですもん。誰もが憧れる最新型のアーマーですもん。しかも攻撃を受けた部分がパージされますもん。それってやられたら剥がれていくってこと？そうですもん。それが最新鋭ですもん。トラ、一体どういうことかしら。
Let's actually try to explain. Makes perfect sense.
これはトラが作ったものじゃないもん。トラは無関係の代物なんだもん。じいちゃんと父ちゃんがトラに秘密で作った。
This creation of Datapon and Gradipon, Tora never used.
そうなの？花。はい、このアーマーを設計したのは千蔵博士ですもん。さらにその設計に改良を加え、アーマーとして完成させたのは竹蔵博士ですもん。へえ、そうだったんですね。そうも、トラは全くの無実も。ご主人はこのアーマーにパージシステムを追加しただけですもん。寝食を忘れこだわり抜いた最高のシステム。これにより世界最高のビキニアーマーが完成したんですもん。へえ、そうなのね。すごいわトラ。これ以上はやばいもん。なぜですもん？ご主人の思いをみんなに伝えるいい機会ですもん。そうね。じっくりと話を聞かせてもらいましょう。
This is a lot whenever we get Morag in the party for the first time. Oh, okay. Happy's remodel. So apparently all of this setup, and yes, this was for an ability. This is the main reason why we did this. This gives increases block height by 14%. Up by 2%. Not really a big deal, but we need this anyways to continue on to another spot. So, well, yeah, I'm still going to need that. Any boost to block rating, honestly, is really good. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, we can fix our party order there, and now we're done. If you're wondering another reason why we're just using the other characters at all, it's mostly because, well, they have the ability to use extra blades. Taurus still only is able to use his other blades, so he's kind of limited, but the others, not so much. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have to go to Argentum anyway, alright. So, turns out that's not the end of the quest. We have to go back to Argentum. Alright. Turns out we don't need that, though. We could just magically teleport over here and get him that way. Seriously, is this guy heard of fast travel? Hello. Beep Popo home. Ah, useless Senifon finally decided to grace home with presents. Meh. Wait, are you Mel's son, Beepoo? Yes. Well, I hesitate to admit it, but yes. Usually Senifon sit around, play board game all day, no help all around house. Very proud of it, Senifon said he'd leave to find work and go on. But why home so soon? I'll tell Maripon, but must listen to story before angry, huh? Han give Beepoo money to get set up in months, but money all gone. Gone? Mean you got robbed and Rex here saved my Beepoo? Yeah, yes, that's exactly what happened. That's not quite how it went. Who spent all money on famous game called Tiger Tire? What is this? Sorry to ask Avapom and look show shop, but people needed another 50,000 G. This time definitely finding work. Say find work, but clearly plan to waste all on Game Pan. Not born yesterday. I will not give any money, not in a million years. Useless Senipon, no more Senipon mine. No one to see. I don't want to see you ever again. That's what Mel will say, basically. Okay, now he's sad. What people do now? Come back to Gormont? You want? Oh, you'll remember. Brought gift from Mamapon in case of bad situation. The take mod free. Oh yeah, that's the prize you got from Tiger Tire, right? Mama, people will pick this up for you in Gormont. What's that? Sell Taymont fee at Gormont. It's very popular, very valuable. But like salvage fiends, so people want to give buttons. His best useless Saifon. Marathon's so happy. Yeah, feel hopeless for good for nothing, Sunnypon, but always welcome at home with Marathon. Thank you, Marathon. Even Tora's feeling moved. All's well that ends well, I suppose. Alright. We've had this quest since, like, the 3rd chapter, and we never found time to finish it until just now. It gave us an infantry vest and some decent chips, so if you can complete it early, it is definitely worth your wait. We got a Corin up a level. Corin doesn't nearly need as much strength to level up, so... Messet Point. Alright. Alright. More quests done. What more can we ask for? Let's complete this next one next. This one is in Lefrian Archipelago and is very close to Fonset Island, so we're just gonna head around here. That seems to be the best spot. Excuse me. That I can find that's close to this area.
一息つこうか。さあ、急ぎましょう。
anyways, yeah, we are trying to... Remember when I said we were trying to complete the quest before? Well, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. It's just some of the quest lines are kind of long, and you can't always get them all right away done. So I did a lot of grinding stuff that required killing stuff off screen. Here, this is for you. Friend found all of the items. So, Coco, not expect friend to find all things in time. Such big help. Looks like everything worked out. Should Sokoko give as token thanks for friend? Soko let friend have Soko's reward for job. I thank you. Deep trouble now if job not get done and not succeed without help from friends. So only fair price. Bar is in cargo transportation zone of Moradane. Please go to Jamcar to get reward in Soko's face. Stream feast, Dowager Soko not want to see face of that nasty person ever again. Well, thank you, friend. Good luck for your future. Oh, and now we have to go all the way to Moradane. I'm gonna get my bearings in Albuquerque first before I figure out where to go. If it turns out it's close, I can just walk there. It's not a big deal, but if there isn't a good spot there, then... Oh! Speaking of which, our friend needs some more dessert items, so we're gonna start buying those like crazy. Why not? That's a question mark, unfortunately. We're still gonna want to talk to him anyway. So... Whoa, Matt Fellows, I got news for you. So the Imperial Army recently caught a spy who had stolen some top secret allergens. Question time, where do you think they hid it? That's made it, so only a salvager could get to it? Interesting to know. The spy without time decided to hide the documents properly, put them in a steel box, and feed them to a monster. Now that's food for thought. Wow, pretty impressive. Stir was a dumb-roll Nog Skeeter. Only thing is, you know how freely those monsters spread across the Arcturian skies. The Nog Skeeter that swallowed it, that's got mixed up in the flock, and now we don't know which one it is. There's a pretty big prize value on it, but taking down even one is a process. Cost-benefit, you know. Oh, that's the story. A request of big effort, no takers. Oh, I see. If you feel like doing it, I'm not gonna stop you. Defeat the Nog Skeeters and recover the documents, then them over to the soldier at the Harday Palace Gatehouse to get your reward. Thanks. Well, yeah, you might be able to tell which Nog Skeeter swallowed the documents. In a second, might feel a wee bit crabbit, but you might have to be watching it for a pretty long time. Keep in mind, all the other quests were just the first set of quests. We still will have to find some other stuff now. Of course, now that we know where we can go, we can start to look around here. This is gonna probably be somewhere at the lower level, and as it turns out, it's right around there. This is one of the other spots. Oh yeah, I just realized it is cargo transportation zone, which is actually in the lower part of Moradane, but it's nice that we're able to get that extra quest there. So we do need to complete some of the other quests we missed before. And yes, just like Xenoblade 2, I'm trying to complete all the quests that I can, and I'm gonna try to do them a bit earlier this time. The only reason I did so much storyline progression was to get the things I needed to do them in the first place, but now I think I can more than handle them, and I always have bonus experience if I need to. Hey! What do you want? So here's the thing. Oh, the job I gave to Soko. You managed to do it, did ya? Not bad going. It's no problem at all. Furball gave up, not surprised. I did my best to explain it. It's a job for an everyday salvager. Needs a blade, really. A little cut the flap wouldn't listen to reason. Salvager so can salvage anything, eh? The deathly thing. Fire, that can do no fun attitude, though. Well, I guess I better give you the reward. Here you go. And there we go. We completed that quest, too. Ooh, we got one of the last key affinity rewards in the entire game for Pyra. Pyra is now fully maxed out. Let's forget that we almost completely forgot that she was a fiend. We're gonna swap to her so we can actually get her abilities a lot. A signity of the bond we share, exactly. We have some other abilities to unlock as well, although we do still have extra sit-ups. Swap blades during battle. Previous instances count towards total 4,000 times. Good grief. Alright. So this ability that levels up that's exclusive to Pyra is mostly there for the extra benefits. But I'm going to continue to change to Vifar because she definitely needs the trust, although it seems like we could build up trust with both of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, well, enough talk, let's continue on to the next task. Which, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, we meet again. Link with Hamus at Suitside Mountain and Mordane. Let's do this. Don't know exactly where that is, but it's definitely on the upper level of Mordane, so let's look around there instead. Well, sure enough, it's right back near the hut. We actually need to go back to the hot springs we visited before. I honestly don't know how much bonus experience we're building up, but I'm waiting to use a lot of it because I am still doing a lot of side quests. That way, whenever I use it, I can go a lot of bubbles at once, not just one. Speaking of which, this character should have gotten a lot of a bonus experience, right? Oh wait, there's an even higher zone after that. How do we get up there? Second thought is not as easy as just climbing to this spot. Seems we're gonna have to find a different way up. I think that involves the... Oh wait, I think that involved the mine elevator from before, right? I completely forgot that this thing even existed. Right, there was this whole area we had to go to with this whole extra step. But we never got an opportunity to climb it. Now we're gonna finally actually do that proper. Let's see what is up here. Oh yeah, and then we got stopped by this airflow as well. Okay, that's not really nearly as bad as I thought. That's pretty easy because it's a requirement to even get up here. Oh wait, there's two. Okay. So really, you need Wind Mastery 3 and Leaping 2 to get up there. But anyways, going all the way up here, we arrive at Suicide Mountain. And there's a nerf. Oh, great. But this time it does not require any of the other areas. It requires Fortitude. So we're probably going to be coming back there a bit later. I'm going to have to figure that one off screen because, like, I don't know if I have nearly enough blades with Fortitude. We need to actually upgrade them if we want to really get there. Footprints. But the end here. Competent would need military help to get through the gate and reach this place. What could it mean? This is... Old trail. Lovely. I guess this works. You reckon you can follow them? We'll handle this task without fail. Boy, I'm glad you are helping. I'll send Jack by. You go on ahead. Understood. Support will be along soon. Now we see the tracks turn bright red. Like a flame. I'm in the morning sky. I just had to make that joke. Reference. Anyway. Ooh, this is quite a bit farther down. I'm just gonna actually follow these properly. Let's see, it didn't actually go too far. Instead, they went up this lower area and went more to the right. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep following these, obviously. Oh, speaking of which, I need to look. Oh, why? Is this what I think it is? Yes, I think it might be pointing towards the mine elevator, maybe. I can't say too for certain. Whatever. You know, we're gonna actually not teleport anywhere this time. We're just gonna follow it. And sure enough, if we follow the tracks, they lead right to the mine elevator! So this is how you're supposed to find this area in normal gameplay. Well, if we want to go any reasonably close, we're gonna have to go down this elevator shaft to reach it. So we're gonna head all the way down here. And then continue to follow him. We find out that he went into that same exact exhaust port where the veins are. Oh boy. This just got a whole lot interesting. We don't have to fight any of the veins this time, so we're just to walk past them and ignore them for now. Okay, so that first part was actually not quite... Okay, well that's simple enough to fix. If we switch out your canter again for... Do Wolverick again. We can more than force this door open then. Again, by mashing a button, we can pretend that Poppy has all the strength to do that when really we needed others. It's just a way to speed things up. And this takes us to a collection point in a completely separate area, but does not apparently seem to matter. We're probably going to explore it though anyways, after we're done following the actual criminal, that is. Alright. We see some of these bunnies over here. Oh, and we found someone. Here's your reward. Thank you. What in the world would you want information on my lady's routine anyway? Need to trouble you with that. Yeah, she already snuffed it. What? You never said anything about that. Shut it up, old man. You already had it in up to your neck. Who are you people? They don't belong here. Way too squeaky clean for that. Scram it. Beat it. Get her out of here. I think not. Then I guess I'll just have to I'll have to get rid of you ourselves. Oh, it's a forced battle. with only level 27, because remember, this is still chapter 3. The only thing that was stopping us from even triggering this part of the cutscene was having more Rag in our party, but now that we do, yeah, we are gonna destroy this very quickly. In case you didn't notice, we only need to use rank 1 spell. No reason to use anything else. With that, we made quick work of those soldiers, and now he is defenseless. Oh wow, looks like you didn't need my help. Ugh, I beg you, spare my AI life. I did nothing wrong. I'd be interested to hear the details. I only gave them the details of my lady's routine. I had no idea they'd... Oh yes, I had something for you. It's a key to the scoundrel's secret hideout. Ooh, they have a secret hideout. They're holed up in an old warehouse in the lower city. Is that so? It's true, I swear it. I wouldn't lie to you. See, I provide you valuable information. I'm no ally of theirs, so please. Yes. I think you may not be one of him, but you still better tell us everything you know. I'll take this miscreant into custody. I thank you. See you to check out the secret aisle. We'll do everything in our power. Once you've handed them over to HQ, I'll go join you. Alright. Video time is getting a bit late, but I am gonna try to finish by showing off this location before I forget about it, so... Yeah, this is actually kind of an important area thing to do, because this unlocks a whole separate area altogether. And also this massive snake, just the middle of nowhere. And this Dharma List as well. Something I have to remember. Those are actually an enemy we had to kill for a completely different character's ability setup. Oh, and there's also another foul here. This is no different from the other one, really. We'll brute force it open. And inside, we have the... Whoa! Dark room with no light to see and oh, there's another effect. I see now, there's no light in here. It's completely dark. So now we have to use vestiges of light. Thankfully, Vifra and the other electric blades we have takes that no problem. And within it, we find out that there are also some interesting enemies in there, but no big deal. I don't think we've ever had to use that ability in the entire playthrough so far, and it is unique for that reason. In case you're wondering, by the way, we're continuing through this, at least until we find a landmark, then we're gonna stop, because sure enough, we find old plumbing entrance. This is probably gonna be important for something. And now that we've walked up over to this area, may as well continue locking up here. Oh, hello. These guys just came out of the off the wall there. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Okay, unfortunately that's as far as we go, but still, old plumbing entrance, new landmark, and probably very important, so figured I would get that done first. Now with that, I'm now going to end the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.